Hi YouTubers. Now I'm going to be doing something different aside from doing Roblox, which I'll be able to do later, so it's sort of like a zigzag pattern. So anyways, hi YouTubers, and I'm going to be doing the Garfield movie, spoilers for movie YouTube video. Now, honestly, this was a really good and enjoyable movie. I wouldn't really say it's great and iconic because, it has its flaws, like Chris Pratt voicing Garfield. Again, the second time since Mario. I mean, what is gonna happen in the future? Like, is Chris Pratt gonna, like, take over voice acting for kids' movies? Honestly, I don't know. So, now the plot. So it basically starts off, like with the Garfield with his phone, like ordering foods and whatnot. You know how it is. And then, of course, he tells the story about how his father abandoned him, and then how he met John, and then how, like, that all sort of changed when some bird came in, and then some two people, like, kidnapped them, and then they got waited a few couple of minutes, hours maybe. And then, of course, we got to meet, the person who says Junior again, which is in reference to Garfield's father, Vic. And then, of course, the three bad guys, well, that's kind of how it is, or specifically one bad female villain, as I like to say. Then they, of course, have to go out to Lactose Farms because, hey, they need milk because, Vic betrayed, the lady criminal of some sorts. And then, of course, her two minions are basically just like, or two henchmen are just like, watching the three of them, Garfield, Odie, and Vic and whatnot. So then, of course, they go to Lactose Farms. Then they meet a subplot with a side character who has been runned away from the love of his life. Then, of course, they have to get him back and get paid in full from the, basically paid in full from milk in order to, from Lactose Farms in order to, like, for Vic to be free of, like, his debt with the lady criminal person. So they, of course, do the heist, which is rather easy, going on top of some people's backpacks, breaking and entering, and then, the pine cone, which obviously is a reference to, like, don't go into the middle area or else you'll be caught. That's kind of how it is. And then, of course, Garfield and Odie gets betrayed by Vic and all that. Then Vic gets captured. Then, of course, Garfield and Odie come back to John. Then they, of course, have to leave John. And then, after that, they go and rescue Vic, which ultimately works about the plan. And then, of course, there's, the lady criminal gets in trouble and basically becomes community service person, I guess. And, of course, Garfield, Odie, and Vic part ways. And then, of course, Vic goes up the tree and Garfield says, hey, you can come in and crash over to John's place. He's kind of a cool guy. So eventually all four of them, well, is that how I like to say it? So yeah. So all four of them eventually crash out and then at John's place, and yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And then, of course, the quotes and what stuff like, the eating you're about to see is not healthy for children. Or I don't even know. I don't remember the lines. I saw it a couple of minutes ago. I just finished it, and how was I supposed to remember that famous line from the trailer? Those famous quotes. Like, how am I supposed to remember it? I mean, sure, I could just watch the trailer, but that's fine. Okay, so that's kind of it. And then, of course, John finds out that Garfield, Odie, and Vic have been spending money against John's own will. And that's kind of the end of it. And then the credits roll, and I guess it just shows that the two cows, I guess, Otto and that other person, are basically doing fine and are living and loving each other for the rest of eternity. And then, of course, it ends with, oh, why are you still here? Oh, I know. You're waiting for the sequel. And that's pretty much it. that's basically my description or my explanation of the Spoilers for Movie YouTube video. Well, the Garfield movie. Spoilers for Movie YouTube video, and I guess that's it. And then this is where I sit, which I guess is rather good. It was a very great seating area, and it was very wide, although I can't wait to see movies in Screen X. That will definitely be good, because, you know, there will be, like, on the side and on the front, left, right, and in front. Yeah, that's the new area. So in order to explain it, Marcus Feeders, you know, Greg Marcus, you know, the guy, they're basically doing a deal where you'll be able to see movies on the left side, right side, and forward side. Basically, it'll be like immersive, to say the most. Now, honestly, much like these days nowadays, it costs a lot of money. So, yeah, I would very much support that because, hey, it's the future and we gotta see movies in a different lens. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess that's it. That's basically how I described the Garfield movie Spoilers for Movie YouTube video. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Peace out. Bye-bye. Yeah, peace out. Bye-bye.